Jeremy TV.
Alright, so this is a momentous occasion here. As of right now, Saturday, August 22nd, 2020, I'm finally done with this barn project. The last thing was getting this big mountain of dirt out of here, and it is now gone. Mostly. It's gone as I'm going to make it. So what I've got left is a little rise of about a foot there over a pretty good space that, you know, it represented where the dirt mound was before. But man, I could literally spend another 3 days out here riding that tractor trying to get rid of that. And it's not hurting anything. In fact, I hope the wind noise isn't too bad because I left my microphone in the house. I didn't want to go get it. My hope is that this high spot pushes some water that way some water this way, and the little bit of water that does make it back down this way will go down in this channel that I've made for it and continue going north through this low spot and exiting out into the pasture there on the north side of the barn. So this, and you probably can't tell it from the camera, but this low spot right through here is probably, it's probably a foot to foot and a half lower than the footing of the barn, and it's probably a foot and a half or 2 feet lower than that over there. So water's going to run through here, it's going to pool through here. I hope it doesn't pool too much. And actually, my biggest concern is this back area. I did mound this up today and kind of sloped it back down, and I'm hoping that everything runs that way and this way. And I have spread a buttload of dirt, a metric crap ton, however much that is, of dirt over this area right here. I've probably dirtified 2 acres of grass out there. And it'll come back. You know, you can still see grass poking up in a lot of places. Probably this time next year you won't even be able to tell it was done. I did the same thing down there at the pond. Before my YouTube channel, I did a project where I used the old tractor and this box blade, and I dug the pond out a little bit. And I had a couple of pretty good sized mounds of dirt, not anything like Mount Vesuvius back here, but I did spread it out over the area down there around the pond, smoothed it out just like I've done here, and by the next year you couldn't even tell it was there. So grass grows back through there, it settles down, becomes part of the ground, and you're good to go. I'm just hoping this area back here doesn't allow water to run off, but I think that there's a, you probably can't tell it on the camera, but there's a channel right through here. So from where Mount Vesuvius was to kind of the lead up to the barn pad, there's a channel right through here. So I'm hoping that it will either go that way or back this way and go back north. So only time will tell. I mean, you can throw a laser out here and measure all these points and see what's level and how far off you are from level and how much it drops at any given point, but that's just a lot of work. And I've got it pretty close, and I think based on the last couple rains we've had, this side's good. But if we get a tropical system in here like we have the potential for, you know, if you get 6 or 7 inches of rain all at one time, that may throw a wrench in things and really show you where your weaknesses are. So I don't know what to expect. I think it's in pretty good shape. The good thing is the floor in the barn's now gravel, so anything that gets, you know, if there gets a little bit of moisture in there, it's not going to hurt anything. It's not going to become a muddy mess. It's, you know, the gravel's going to kind of cover it up. So anyway, that's the project. I'm glad it's wrapped up. I'm done with it. I'm not moving any more dirt. I'm sick to death of moving dirt. I'm done with it, and I'm happy to say that. You know, when I started talking about this back in April, I had no idea what kind of gigantic pain in my ass this thing was going to be, but I should have known. And I mean, you know, every part of it was a lot of work, but I'm glad it's done now. I'm happy with it. I'm thrilled that I've got a barn and got a place to work in the winter out of the weather. I got a place to keep the vehicles out of the storms and the sun and the rain and stuff, and keep the tractor in there, and I think it's just going to be a lot better. So anyway, I'm happy with it, but I am glad that this project is wrapped up. I'm going to do one more video after this where I kind of tell you, you know, kind of an overview of this project, the ins and the outs, what I think, what I thought going into it, the things that proved right, the things that proved wrong, and just kind of a review. It's such a big project encompassing several months, encompassing several videos, and I kind of want to do a recap. So hope you enjoyed this one. Thank you for being here, and I look forward to seeing you soon.